Well, hello, Taurus. Welcome to your General and Love Tarot reading for March 2020. Your girl's back, and I'm here to stay. And before we get into the messages today, let me just say, in order for you to get a more detailed reading, I suggest you guys check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? Now, get ready for this spring, Taurus, because you mess with the bull, you get the horns is what came to mind before I got to your reading. And that could have a plethora of meanings. It can go from ego clashes to personality clashes or even clashes of opinions. And there seems to be a lot happening within the realm of relationships, friendships, family, love, and all of the above. These things will start to come to the forefront. And just like the theme of spring, where we are all about spring cleaning, it will be time to clean house. And I see this world card coming out. I'm not going to show you guys yet. I'm not quite done shuffling. But I do see that forward movement will bring you a lot of success. Some of you guys can be dealing with an Aquarius, Scorpio, or Leo, or a fellow Taurus as well, where completing these cycles with these people, with these signs, would be in your best interest as well. Finding a new city, a new home, new opportunities for work, all of these things will be presented to you, but you must work through some of the delays and complications that come with Mercury retrograde. Now, as you guys know, there's a pre-shadow and a post-shadow period, which is 2 weeks before the retrograde and 2 weeks following. And since the retrograde ends on the 9th of this month, we still have the majority of the month with lingering Mercury retrograde energies. So exes are coming back. We're able to have heart-to-heart conversations for any unresolved issues with certain people from our past, friends especially, that you'll be able to work through and resolve once and for all. I also feel like you guys are maybe feeling a little bit challenged by certain people or circumstances in your life right now. And especially when it comes to the awakening process, for those of you that have been dealing with some of those symptoms, things like that, you will start to find healing. We have the Star card coming out, and I just talked about how some of you guys may be dealing with an Aquarius, or some of you guys may have some of those signs I mentioned earlier in your chart. Success is assured as long as you continue to move forward. And right now, through any challenges that you may be faced with, it will be in your best interest not to allow anyone to get your goat. I also see this alien reversed coming out. Somebody's dealing with a third-party situation. Somebody's withdrawing. They're hiding. They're isolating themselves. They're not wanting to look at what's right in front of them. Somebody could be in denial completely. I also see the Three of Chalices reversed coming out as the challenge. Yep, definitely some third-party or multi-party situations. And there are definitely some losses within certain friendships, because there are certain people that you've realized don't celebrate you. Somebody's not feeling celebrated, and especially when it comes to triangulation or cheating in general, there's definitely something here that's creating emotional blockages, creative blockages even for some of you as well. And it's just leaving you feeling emotionally unfulfilled. We have Temperance here, Sagittarius coming up. And we already mentioned Leo, and I also see Aries here. There's a lot of circles. There's a lot of people going in circles right now. And there could be a lot of people that you could be dealing with that are in and out of your lives. And there's definitely something that's going to come to a halt. Somebody's going to end up trying to come back, here later on down the line in the month. And it could be somebody that has cheated, caused a lot of problems. Maybe this person has isolated themselves due to trying to hide from the repercussions of their actions. I also see a lot of lusty behavior. So somebody could be trying to come back. Maybe they could be popping up, or, just dealing with somebody here that is wanting a one-night stand relationship due to them being cheated on before. And when it comes to friendships, you're finally canceling any travel plans with certain people here where you're just not feeling fulfilled. Somebody's looking back on the past and they're stuck there. There seems to be a lot of frustrations here because of that. There could be somebody here with 3 kids or just dealing with multiple people in general where it's just causing a lot of frustration as well. And when it comes to creative pursuits, there could be some delays with this. Some of you guys could be experiencing writer's block and blockages with creativity as a whole here. There's definitely somebody here with anger issues. They're really impulsive. You know, they're reckless. They sleep around and they don't protect themselves. Somebody could be a walking, talking STD. All this that's coming about this month, all this narcissistic energy, dealing with, you know, either the father of your children for the women out there or fatherly figures in general. You know, there's just somebody here that is all for the self, period. Some of you guys could be dealing with workplace issues where there's an abusive boss, or maybe you're dealing with realizing that your friendships are toxic because they're manipulative people. There's definitely somebody that is just all up in their ego. They show no vulnerability. They're not open to establishing new connections. Someone's hiding. And I feel like somebody is straight clowning. They're out here showing their ass, girl. And now somebody has decided not to take a leap of faith because of that. Somebody doesn't want to be triangulated. They don't want to deal with the BS, the back and forth, the hot and cold. 1 minute they're all in, the next minute they're not. 1 minute they're friendly, the next minute they're not. Somebody got tired of that. Some of you guys could be dealing with delayed travel plans as well. Maybe because of a lost friendship, they can be completely canceled altogether or just delayed while all of this is playing out. Let's go ahead and cut the deck here since we have most of it. I feel like they're ready anyway. You guys, the more that you invest in mastering your skills, mastering your craft, training, apprenticeships, things like that, these things will develop in a major way as long as you stay consistent and continue to make that effort. I'm also seeing the 10 of Pentacles reverse. So some of you guys could be dealing with divorces or breakups or just dealing with issues within the family where everybody's kind of estranged. You know, I feel like there could be some loneliness here. Somebody's feeling like they're alone or fearing being alone. And that leads them, that fear alone leads them to go back to certain people that just aren't good for them. Period. Maybe they sleep around in order to have that feeling of closeness. Now we have the King of Wands upright. And I feel like we're setting things right. We are defeating the narcissist. And if there are people out there that are writing checks that ass can't cash, we're going to tell them where to cash it today because they ain't going to be cashing it over here. That's what I see. Some of us are dealing with finally walking away from abusive situations here. We have the Star reversed coming out now. Now, it was upright earlier. Something occurs that leaves a situation undone. There's a lack of peaceful resolution. Somebody is not friendly at all. They're rude, crude, crass, and absurd. The advice is whatever conflicts you'll be presented with this month, try to find peaceful resolution as much as you can. And if that's not possible because the other person doesn't want to allow a peaceful resolution, then it's time to cut it off. If they're resisting, you know, conversations that could lead to healing a partnership or friendship, and somebody is resistant to that, things will always be unhealed. There's definitely some pessimism here. Somebody's real pessimistic about people in general. They have a pessimistic view on life. I feel like somebody's dealing with depression. And they're not healed. They're not healed from their past. And that is now trickling into their present and bleeding into their future, unfortunately. And with this here, and I also see the Five of Pentacles in the external factors. Somebody's being petty. And somebody's getting tired of the pettiness. Petty Betty, Petty LaBelle has left the chat because we signed out and blocked that ass. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's trying to call. Somebody's blocking their phone call, you know. because they're all in the ego. They have a temper, so they get mad real easily or frustrated real quick. If you call them out on something and you're speaking your truth logically, you're not being condescending, you're not being rude, but then somebody just has to take it way too far, leading to insults, backbiting. And somebody is really having a hard time with feeling left out in the cold. There could be some financial issues here. Maybe some of you guys have to pay for unexpected expenses regarding the kids, the home, the car, and everything in between. There's also some issues concerning family members and relationships in general, where somebody's feeling left out in the cold. There's a lot of conflict that you guys will be challenged with, and the advice especially is to not allow other people's pettiness to get in the way. So avoid arguing at all costs. Even if people try to goad you into arguments, sometimes it's better to just walk away. It's time to just walk away. Because there seems to be a lot of people that don't walk it like they talk it. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer here. Some of you guys are hoping to be liberated from these things that you can't see. There's definitely a subconscious response to someone's behavior here. Maybe somebody has some subconscious fears, subconscious insecurities that get in the way of establishing a healthy and happy friendship. Somebody's real impulsive, they're reckless, they're just all over the place in life. They have no direction. There's definitely some changes that will be thrust upon you, and changes that you will actively decide to make. Because of this lack of peace, because of the ego, because of the BS. Somebody's going around in circles, not accomplishing a damn thing except running that damn mouth. And they need to go ahead and zip the lip 2K20 because they're doing the most. Matter of fact, they're out here doing the mostest, girl. And it's time to shut her down. There's somebody that's definitely stuck in the past for sure. Somebody needs to let go of the baggage. And because they're not doing so, they're not confronting themselves. Their paranoia is getting in the way. They think that the same things that happened in their past is going to happen again. And so then they act out impulsively in adverse ways. And with the Six of Cups reversed, that says it all as well. There are a lot of bad memories that may be flooding someone's mind, or somebody is just unable to move forward. They're living in the past. It could be a fire or earth sign, or maybe somebody with fire and earth in their chart. And of course I'm seeing air, because now I'm seeing two knights here. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is really angry here. Here's somebody, and this could be referring to your energy where you're just focused on staying in your own lane. You're doing what you need to do, and slow and steady wins the race. Some of you guys are entrepreneurs. You guys are looking for work. You're getting word about, managerial positions, or moving up in the company, or just finding a better place for yourself. Establishing many different streams of income. And I also feel like you guys are establishing firmer foundations here. Some of you guys could be moving away from a father here, or, just focusing on your family. Work and family, money, things like that. But somebody's anger is really about to bite them in the ass. Because when they explode, they think that they are maintaining control, that they're, flexing their power or muscles over people. And, it may feel good in the moment, but at the end of the day, that backbiting is going to come right back and bite that person in the ass. And there's definitely somebody here with 3 kids or, you know, multiple children here. And especially with this 3 of Pentacles, there's definitely some planning. So some of you guys are definitely getting word about training. Some of you guys are going back to school. Maybe you guys are learning new skills. And some of you guys may be living with someone here. Maybe you're living with 3 other people or 2 other people for some of you. You're pulling your money together just to keep the bills paid and keep the fridge full. Some of you guys are focused on creatively collaborating here. And that could be helping you in a healthy way to deal with some of these conflicts. But I definitely see with this 3 of Pentacles as well that as long as you continue to move forward and to only focus on what's in front of you, and to the entrepreneurs out there, those looking for work and looking for new homes, the more that you have a concrete plan and you act on it, the more things will start to develop and you will start to see things manifest a lot more quickly in the tangible realm. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Leo specifically, for those dealing with the fire sign. Guys, patience is the key for sure with the situation, and being still. Showing a silent sense of strength in the face of those with oversized egos, pride issues, those that are narcissistic, or just outright narcissists. There seems to be a lot of deception. Somebody is definitely a mother here. To the mothers out there, you guys are manifesting abundance. You guys are finding new homes, new work. All of these things are moving in a positive direction, and money is looking good to me. But emotionally, there seems to be a lot of people surrounding you where there's just a lot of people wearing masks, and there are a lot of illusions. People trying to pull wool over other people's eyes. Things like that. Somebody's trying to hide the fact that they're still involved with a third party. You know, if they have triangulated you guys in some way. I also see that there's been lying and cheating. Once again, references to that. Somebody's gaslighting here. So especially if we were the ones triangulated, then, you know, this is the type of story where, you know, the person that triangulated us is telling us, oh, you know, I have it bad at home, and, you know, I'm just trying to be a good dad, or I'm just trying to be a good mom, and, you know, they're just beating me down or doing this, or they cheated on me. But come to find out, the person that they said cheated on them is really the person that they cheated on. So the cheater is accusing other people of doing what they know they do in the dark. And it's causing a lot of confusion. I see the devil reversed. This has been coming out a lot, you guys. Somebody's going to have to hit rock bottom, especially when it comes to addiction, when it comes to toxic and karmic relationships. You know, somebody's going to have to hit rock bottom before they finally reclaim their power and release themselves from this toxic energy. I see some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. You know, either you decided to release yourself from this person, or they decided to release themselves. I've been seeing this come in just about every single reading. So again, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. That way you can get more perspective on the situation as well, because there is a lot going on, and there's still a lot that needs to unfold with this situation. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get you guys some advice. Guys, I'm going to be using the Speed of Light Oracle. And I really just, what I'm seeing and feeling is feeling torn. You know, they don't know if they want to go back or not, or somebody's not admitting how they really feel. They're trying to appear as though nothing's bothering them, but it really is affecting them. There's a lot. Somebody is definitely regretful, and I don't even need the 5 of Cups to come out to know that. Somebody regrets what they did, you know. Maybe they regret who they were with, or regret, you know, giving their heart to someone that ended up just breaking it, or whatever the case may be. And there's going to be some sudden changes that will occur, especially throughout this month, where it's unexpected. It's going to come out of nowhere. Things are going to blow up in a massive way here. Somebody needs to get that ego in check, because they're really causing a lot more problems than they need to be causing. So this card wants to come out. This is elementals. Okay. I like it. I like it. Some of you guys would do well with, praying more, getting more into your spirituality, focusing on cleansing yourself. I see filters. Yep. Cleansing, aligning your chakras. Definitely. Something may have happened back in 2011 that may still be affecting someone here. That just came through. Somebody may still have some old childhood wounds that haven't been rectified, nor have they been identified. And this is why their ego keeps coming out. Spirit bird, beautiful. I'm very curious to see what this one says. I haven't seen this one before. So let's start with that one. Ooh, and I see another one that's calling to me, indigo and focus. So let's start with this one. Heart happiness. Spirit bird sings his song of joy to you. He glows with life and happiness and has not a worry in the world. He points and shows you the way to the happiness of your heart. He wants to hear you say that nothing else but heart happiness will do. Spirit bird inspires new life, new growth, a new way, excitement, and motivation. Ground yourself and bring your heart happiness into your life. No longer a dream, but a reality. Are you trusting the heart happiness song from Spirit bird? Is it leading the way for you? Somebody definitely needs to open their heart, open their mind, and shut their mouths. That just came through as well. The next one we have is focus. You stand tall on a large river stone, holding your stance and focus. Allow all distractions to move into the background. Allow all demands on your time to fade away for now, and focus on holding position. Continue with the direction you have been dedicated to, as it is right. Drop doubt and allow yourself to thrive. You have all of your past experiences on your side. Every wisdom you have gained from your journey supports you as you focus clearly on what you want and where you're going. There is only growth and forward movement from here. And what came through just looking at how this person is standing, this reminds me of yoga. Some of you guys could do well with, going to yoga retreats or starting yoga as a new exercise regimen that could definitely de-stress you, help you with any depression, and, give you those endorphins and that dopamine to be able to push through some of these negative energies or whatever is affecting your peace. Now, the next one that we have is indigo. And before we get into the meaning specifically, I want to say that some of you guys may definitely be going through the ascension and awakening process. And some of you are discovering that you're meant to be light workers. You're discovering that you're indigo children. You have a mission to fulfill. And some of you guys may have been trying to ignore it, but it's becoming stronger and stronger within your subconscious. And it's starting to come forward. I say explore any newfound intuitive abilities and to explore, being a light worker, learn more, research more. And also for the empaths out there, pay attention to your gut feeling and your instincts. Now, indigo. New pathways are being born, however, not born like they used to, but born in new, exciting, and magical ways. You are being encouraged to welcome the innocent, childlike energy into your life, whether this is your own inner child awakening or a new soul who is entering the planet. Nothing can hurt you right now, as your resilience is strong and your focus unwavering. The new dances and plays all around you. Run with this energy. Enjoy the journey and continue to follow your heart's calling. New vibrations are everywhere, and you will notice them time and time again. Some of you guys could be seeing angel numbers as well, you guys. Seeing a lot of 1111s, seeing a lot of 333s, 444s, 555s. Pay attention to those. The next one that we have is light codes. All right. Incoming energy is washing over you. It may hit you like a ton of bricks. It may hit you like a feather. But how it hits you will be right for you, so do your best to flow with it. The incoming energy is full of subtle yet powerful information and memories to help you access more of who you are and why you're here. Don't be impatient wanting to find it all out now. These codes are not in any earth language. They are in the language of the universe, shapes, sounds, and colors, and especially numbers. In time, the meaning of this will be revealed. In the meantime, trust that what you're receiving is vital to your experience and your life. The next one that we have is elementals. Some of you guys could be realizing that you are natural born witches or natural born warlocks to the males out there. The elementals arrive in your energy field. They bring with them great blessings laced with abundance. Your prayers for help financially have been heard, and this is a confirmation for you. While you wait just that little bit longer, take this time to focus on something fun and uplifting. The more you focus on lack and that which you don't have, the more you push the blessings away. Hold firm with your fun-filled focus and allow the elementals to usher wonderful abundance into your life. Beautiful. And finally, filters. I love this card. You are a channel of divine energy. Remain focused and make sure that your filters are clear and that the divine energy is flowing through you as clearly and purely as possible. Your filters, which include beliefs, projections, limitations, fears, doubts, etc., may cloud and mold the energy into something other than what it is. Be sure your filters are clear and hold positive and authentic intentions. The divine energy flows through you and is expressed through your words, thoughts, and actions. Commit to being the clearest channel possible and observe how clear your filters really are. Some of you guys may find a natural ability to channel messages that you receive through these psychic downloads that just came through. And those that make music or those that have a love for music, art, creative expression, that will definitely help to de-stress you. So, guys, let me know in the comments if you guys like these oracle cards and if you'd like me to keep using them. And let me know how this reading was for you. And be sure to hit that like button. And if you're just joining this channel, welcome to the squad. And be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I go live. I always do daily live collective tarot readings that are jam-packed with an immense amount of helpful information that can help you along your journey and especially throughout this month and these challenges you'll be facing. So, I want to give a big shout out before I wrap this up to all of you that have donated to the channel, all of you that have booked private readings. I really appreciate that. And even to the members out there, shout out to my sponsors. I really do appreciate all of your support and it means the world to me. And keep in mind, you guys, share these videos for someone that may be in need of these messages. And until next time, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.